Hey everybody, how's it going? Been a while since I've done a tool haul, because I haven't been buying much tools or anything lately. Been on vacation for the last little while. Um, so here we go. First things first, little Husky 1/4 inch full port ball valve. I just need this for my air compressor, for this splitter that comes off the compressor. I've got one hose going to that I use throughout the garage, like my main hose on a hose reel. I've got another hose at the back that goes through a filter, pressure regulator, oil remover, all that stuff. I use it for painting. And this one goes to my plasma cutter over there. It has its own air filter, cleaner, dryer, and stuff. But what I'd like to do is put this little switch, this valve, between the one that goes to the plasma cutter, because I don't need air going to that all the time. If something starts to leak, I don't want it to run down the compressor, so I just want to put a switch on it so I can just flick it on and off as I use the plasma cutter. And I've bought all sorts of different valves, and I found that these little 1/4 inch Husky valves, I have never had problems with them. They never develop leaks. I've got some of them that are 15, almost 20 years old, and they're still working just as they should. So there you go. So that's one thing I got. Garbage. Next, welding table clamp set, Princess Auto. I've been waiting for these to go on sale for a long time, and they never do. It's a 4-pack of welding clamps that work with my welding table in 5/8 holes. So, you can, once you got that set up in the holes, you can position this anywhere, tighten it, and because of the crosshatch pattern on here, it doesn't slide up and down with force. And that's just, but you let it go, take off any force, and it'll go up and down. So there were 4 of these for $50, $59 or something. Well worth it. Super handy to have if you have a welding table with the 5/8 inch holes in it. So there's 4 of those in there, and they open up from 4-inch all the way down to flat. So there's those. Another Princess Auto find. Oh, ProPoint universal press support. I don't know, is there part number on here or anything? There usually is. 8958704. It's pretty much the same. I looked on Amazon, various places all over. They all seem to be the same. Probably made in the same factory by the same Chinese children. But this was on sale, so I picked it up. They're usually about 160 to $200. This one was $100 on sale. So there you go. And it's very heavy. This box probably weighs 30 pounds. So careful, this bag is not a toy. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. No, you babies and children, stay away from my plastic bags. There we go. Garbage. I'm not even sure how to put this thing together. It has a whole bunch of bolts. I watched some videos, and I understand how I'm going to use it. Just not sure of how it's intended use, because it comes with absolutely no instructions whatsoever. But it is just a support for when you're using things on a hydraulic press, like uneven things. Let's take that out. Let's take some of these bolts out. So say I got something like a triangle to support. Let me see if I can find something odd shaped that I want to put on there. I should have done this before I started the video, eh? Let's see. Come on, man. I must have something weird shaped I can put on there. Okay, well, let's just use this. This is my bench, or my drill press vise. So I want it to be like that so I can press flat on that. But you see, if I put it like that, it's not flat because this piece is lower. So what you can do is use the press support here. So for this one, say I'd go like that. Put those in there. And you're supposed to put, it should slide right over that, no? Yeah. So those screw on there to lock those in place, basically. And these should probably be oiled too, or greased. They're not like they're not doing any of the pressing, so they don't need to be heavily greased or anything. Let's just start that in there. Screw that down to tighten it. We'll take this one back out and put the nut on it. Alright, we'll screw that one in. It's close enough to level there. Let's go with that one there, which we will put, let's say, yeah, you can do all sorts of things with that. Anyway, well, let's just stick that there for an example. We'll put that there, screw that on. I mean, there's all sorts of ways you can figure this. I'm just giving you one example. It's rather than balancing things on your press like I do, you know, using various things to support something because you don't have a proper way to do it. There we go. So let's put that there. I want to go down further on that one. Pretty close to level. So there you go. And then you can push the press down on that. Let me raise that up a bit. So when you need to support things that are uneven on the bottom side, that's pretty solid. It ain't going nowhere. You know, you put that on there. And this does bolt down. You can say, let's say we wanted to make sure this was secure here. We'll run that through. And these are solid steel blocks. Maybe that's why they're so expensive. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me why they're so expensive. Come on. Alright, that way that's locked in. Now we can stick that on there. Slide that under. Let's move this one to here. Yeah, I know, it's a bit long of a demo. Longer than I'd planned. But everything in real life is longer than planned. Nothing goes the way we expected it. Bang. There we go. She's supported. So that's what that's for. And it comes with, you know, other support posts. Stick those in there. Not sure what all this stuff is for. I know these are for rails that go on the side that you put on to stop it from sliding off the supports on the table. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, let's put that out of there. So if you do have a hydraulic press, like a 20-ton press, 10-ton press, whatever, get one of these. Super handy. I've been wanting one for a long time, but I didn't want to spend $200 on one. Next up, this is an order from the Home Depot. All right, hold on a second. Let's fix that. The Homey Despot. There we go. Okay. This is some stuff I ordered online. First, Ryobi knife. Never sold in stores. I don't know why. Let's open it up. What I want to do is compare it to my Milwaukee knife, but I can't find it because they're both made by TTI. So I'm assuming they'll be relatively similar in quality. I think the Milwaukee one's in my truck. Just pop that out. There we go. Left a little blade cover in there. Not that I need it, just for the packaging. So, first impression. Blade seems all right. Nothing fabulous. Got some oil on it. The handle, extremely lightweight. I don't know. I'm hesitant to say it, but it almost feels cheap feeling. So, okay. Here's the thing. It has a little button here to push to unlock it when you open it, close it. But it doesn't lock closed, which I kind of don't like. It does. It's stiffed open, and it will open easier if you push the button. There you go. And it closes with the button pushed. Has a belt clip that can be positioned down this way if you want it in your pocket like that, upside down, which is the way I always carry my knives, because I want to grab them by the handle when they're in my pocket. I don't want to grab them like this and then have to turn them around, you know. But that's just me. Anyway, so first impressions, it's all right. Be a decent carry knife because it is light. Maybe it's not cheap. I don't know. It's plastic. The handle is plastic. It's kind of metal liner inside there, but for the most part, it's plastic. Let's check the lock is pretty solid. Yeah, so you should be able to fling it open by pushing this, theoretically, or not. Anyway, that's it. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It's high carbon stainless steel, drop point blade, reversible belt clip, ergonomic design. Blah, blah, blah. Distributed by TTI. Made in Mexico. No, made in China. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. I use knives all the time, so, and I like Ryobi, as you guys know, and I have a plan with Ryobi. Let's take that out. So the next thing is this. Dun dun dun. Ryobi 28-piece SAE and metric 3/8 ratchet and socket set. Large size markings, 90-tooth ratchet, 6-point sockets, Ryobi Link wall compatible. Nobody cares about the Ryobi Link. That was a terrible, dismal failure for them. I just want this to keep in my car. I've got one set of tools that I keep in my my Jetta all the time, and one that I'd like to keep in the Miata. I've got some in the Miata, but I don't have a socket set, so I need a socket set for that. So what I'm going to do is create an entire Ryobi toolkit, all the way down from pliers, screwdrivers, sockets, everything Ryobi, to keep in the Miata, and also to transfer over to my wife's vehicle when we take it on vacation. I want a fairly light toolkit, which is why I just went with the 28-piece over the bigger one. Not sure what that's about. It's cardboard. Does that come out of there? That's supposed to be. No, that's supposed to stay. So, first impressions. It looks good. I mean, it's pretty much what you expect. I do like the markings. Nice, deep engraving. This isn't just laser etching. This is some deep engraving. It's probably laser, but it's way deeper than normal laser etching. And I suspect that could be filled in with a paint pen and wiped away, which I may do at another point. Also, I like how the socket holders themselves, see how they have the square in them, that it helps grab it onto. So now, let me see. I'm not going to say you can shake this around upside down and they won't fall out, but there we go. We're upside down and they're not falling out. I'm not going to shake it. Ratchet, just your basic pear head shaped ratchet, a little thick. Decent action, probably needs some lube. I'll take it apart and check it out, but it sounds totally dry. I like the way it fits into the case. Again, it's supported, and it has this great little finger hole so you can get in behind there to lift it out. You don't got to fight with it. Comes with. Speaking of fighting with it, okay, first let's take out the extension. Let's dig out the U-joint here. That U-joint is really locked in there. Okay. So that's nice. That's a nice bonus. A lot of these sets don't come with a U-joint. A little 3-inch extension. But it's a good little set just to keep in the car, you know. Does have the ball detent lock. So it should work for what I'm planning. You know, the thought is I'll never have to use it. That's the hopes, but I know I will. Not very frequently. So I didn't want to go with anything expensive, just to ride around in the trunk of a car endlessly. So that's it. So what we got, the biggest size here is 7/8. Biggest metric size is a 19. So it covers almost everything automotive. Does 19, 18, do we have any skips? I didn't even notice, probably. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, there's got to be a 13. I don't think there are any skips. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7. No skips. That's awesome. So the SAE goes all the way from 7/8 down to 1/4 inch. And they're all 3/8 drive, which I like, instead of having to switch to... the other set has a 1/4 inch ratchet with it and some 1/4 inch sockets. I didn't want it. I'm not going to be doing any little minute repairs at the side of the road with this. This is basically for emergency repairs. So it's great for what I want. It's perfect. Apparently this is how it connects to the link system, which, as I say, is a dismal failure. So anyway, that's it. I'll be doing a further video on this and some more on my Ryobi toolkit as it gets built. But that's it for now. So thanks for watching. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. Hope everyone's having a fabulous summer. There you go. Have a great day. See you later.